Hi you guys, I'm going to walk you through my favorite base routine, including skin prep. In my opinion, good skin will make for a good makeup, so it's really important that you prep your skin correctly. I always start with cleanse and tone skin, and then I'm going into my Elemis Plumping Pillow Facial. This is actually a night mask, but I like to use it under makeup because it really plumps and hydrates and it doesn't have any oil in it. So it adds a lot of water to the skin, and it also makes you look really glowy without being overly oily. I love to use this product on brides because it just makes such a good result for the final makeup. Next is my SPF. This will also add glow to the skin. I know that some people with oilier skin hate SPF, and I'm with you, but if you remove it correctly, it won't break you out. You have to remove it with an oil cleanser and then a foam cleanser. That way it will keep your pores clean. And then I'm going in with one of my favorite foundations. This is the Forever Skin Glow. This is like a light to medium coverage. You can build it up for a fuller coverage, but I try to use as little as possible. There is barely any makeup on my sponge, and I do this because I find that it looks way better throughout the day to use only a little tiny bit and then to just slowly build up the coverage. We're letting our skincare do a lot of the heavy lifting for us, and then I'll go in with a full coverage concealer. This is one of my favorites, and then anywhere that the foundation didn't do enough, this will really help. So I like to do it under the eyes and then in the smile lines and around my chin area where I tend to get red. This concealer never really dries down completely, which is what I like about it. I find that when concealers get a little too dry, especially for day-to-day makeup, then it results in crackly looking under eyes. I want to look dewy and hydrated, so I don't mind if this creases a little bit because I'll just blend it back in with my fingers. Then I'm going in with my Hollywood Flawless filter. Sometimes I put this under, sometimes I put it on top of makeup. I'm just using it to hit the high points of my face. I'm not a big powder highlighter person, but I love light highlighters like this. This is not too shiny and it doesn't result in me looking really oily throughout the day. I would recommend this to pretty much anyone. This is one of my favorite complexion products. Now we're going to bronze / contour. This is the Contour Balm by Danessa Myricks. Pretty sure this is the lightest shade, and this is one of my favorite bronzers. I like the shape of it because it can fit your whole sponge or brush, and the formula is really nice. It blends super easily and it's very light, and it also doesn't start to break up the makeup underneath it. I wear so much bronzer and apply it so excessively that if it gets splotchy and ruins my complexion, I'll pretty much never use it again. So this is one of my go-tos. It's something that I would recommend having in your pro kit or for anybody to have personally, and the color range is really nice as well. Now I'm going to go ahead and set this all with my Givenchy powder. I set kind of carefully. I like to focus on the T-zone and the under eye, and if I'm doing a light day then I won't set quite as much, but I had a full day ahead of me, so I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be like a disco ball in 3 or 4 hours. Also, this powder is expensive, but in my opinion, if it's something that you'll use every day, I think it's worth it because there's nothing as seamless and as brightening as these Givenchy powders. They've got like 6 different shades. This is the second lightest one, and I would buy it again and again. Now I'm just going back in with my Flawless filter highlight again because that powder knocked a little bit of the glow out. Then I'm going in with my favorite blush. This is the Hourglass blush in Heat, and I'm applying it with my powder puff. There's no really reason why I'm doing this, besides I just like the effect of how it kind of blends with the powder that's already on the puff. Result. Let me know what you think about in the comments or any product questions you might have, and I'll see you for the next one.